Why is it important to understand data types in Java? Well, it's akin to knowing the different types of ingredients before you whip up a culinary masterpiece. Let's dive into the fascinating world of data types in Java, shall we? Firstly, Java is statically typed, meaning that all variables must first be declared before they can be used. This involves stating the variable's type and name, so the compiler can check that you've used your variables correctly. The data type determines the values it may contain, plus the operations that may be performed on it. We'll begin with the primitive data types, the most basic data types available in Java. They include Boolean, char, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. The Boolean data type has just two possible values, true and false. Think of it as a light switch. It's either on or off. Next is the char data type, which is used to store a single character, for instance, A, M, or $. It's like the individual letters that make up the words in a book. Following the char, we have the byte, short, int, and long. These are all integral or integer types, which means they hold whole numbers. Picture them as different sizes of buckets. A byte is a small bucket capable of holding a number from -128 to +127. The short, int, and long are progressively larger buckets, with the long capable of holding a very large number indeed. The float and double data types are used for numbers with a decimal point. Float can be thought of as a small pond, capable of holding a decent amount of detail, but if you need more precision, you'd use a double, which is more like a large lake. Now moving on to non-primitive data types. These include classes, interfaces, and arrays. These are a bit more complex as they can hold multiple values of the same type or even different types. A class is like a blueprint, defining the properties and behaviors that an object can have. Picture it as a cookie cutter, where each cookie or object made from it has the same shape and size. An interface is a completely abstract class that contains abstract methods. Think of it as a contract. If a class signs this contract, it agrees to perform specific actions. Lastly, an array is a container object that holds a fixed number of values of a single type. Picture it as a train where each compartment can hold a passenger, but all the passengers are of the same type. In conclusion, understanding data types in Java is vital. Each data type serves a unique purpose and has its own set of rules. Remember, the data type dictates what values a variable can hold and what operations can be performed on it. It's not just about storing data, but also about ensuring the correct and efficient use of that data. So, the next time you're coding in Java, remember to choose your data types wisely. It's an art, really, like picking the right tools to create a masterpiece.